Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
You was good original. Ooh. Damn. Get up here, act right. Quit showing out for these folks, man. It's your boy DJ New Kid, your girl.
Sierra Nicole.
We're back on the channel with another.
Kid is the original.
What was that?
Mine was a little shaky because I wanted to laugh.
Whatever. Welcome back to the channel, man. We got industry secrets that make you buy more food. I wanna, hey, we unraveling all the food mysteries. I don't know what like lane, the alley we went down, but I'm here for all the love. Bruh, just eat at home. Go to the grocery store. Especially if you in college.
It may be. We don't know if like, cause it didn't say just like fast food.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So
you're right.
let me see first.
All right, let's go. Before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box down below. You already know where to go. If you want to further support, all the information you need is down below. Also, every single time we got to salute to the comment of the day.
Salute to you.
Oh, we highly appreciate it, man. Y'all give us a thumbs up. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, we highly appreciate that as well. That's all we ask for, man.
No, when you said it, because you did it with a B, my mom went, ever since I can remember. I was like, wait a minute, where we going? Okay, come on.
But again, it's industry secrets that make you buy more food. All right, let's get into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about, man.
Sure, we all need to eat. According to the food industry, however, you don't need enough. That's why they resort to all kinds of tricks, misdirections, and creative practices to get you to buy more food. Of course, this makes them money as well. Here are our top 10 industry secrets to make you buy more food. Amazing! Number 10. Endorsement secrets. We all know that for years, food companies have paid celebrities to endorse their products. Think Justin Timberlake and McDonald's or Snoop Dogg and Hot Pockets. Food companies think it helps their brands get recognized, that some A-list star power will rub off on their pretty ordinary snacks. Cartoon characters are a big favorite, such as the McDonald's Despicable Me Happy Meals. What you may not know is that according to kids, having a cartoon character on the packet actually makes the food taste yummier. A 2010 study by the American Academy of Pediatrics gave a group of 4 to 6-year-olds 2 identical foods, one in a plain packet, one in a box with a cartoon on it, and asked them which one tasted better. 53% said they preferred the taste of the food from the cartoon box. Only 31% noticed it was the same food. Maybe they should only put cartoon characters on healthy foods instead. Number 9. Fast food secrets. When it comes to using ingenious tricks to get you to buy more food, the fast food industry are the absolute masters. They stop at nothing to make sure we're always filling our faces with burgers, fries, and nuggets. It's a fact that sugar is addictive. That's why fast food giants fill their meals with large amounts of the stuff, even in foods where you wouldn't expect to find a lot of sugar. Does there really need to be 61 grams of sugar in KFC's large baked beans? They also try other tricks to get us to overindulge. They offer their fries and drinks in different sizes, but present the largest size as the best value. People love a bargain, so they order the largest size and scoff it, even if they didn't want to eat that much. Plus, they package the food in a way that gets us to eat more. Putting all the food in one package, such as the big bucket of chicken, tricks us into thinking that it's one portion, and that it's acceptable to eat it all. If all the chicken was in separate boxes, it puts up a psychological barrier to us opening them all. Number 8.
That is true, though. I never thought about stuff like that because when you be going out places and you be like, hey, especially like just say Zaxby's for instance, right? Like I don't want the coleslaw, so I'm like, well, give me some I'm gonna eat because they be like, so only other option you really got is extra fries. Right. So you get the extra fries, you be like, so I got 2 orders of fries. I want to eat all the fries. just instead of just leaving the coleslaw. I don't want to eat the coleslaw. Just leave the coleslaw on it, and then you limit your portions.
Yeah.
But you be like, I don't want the coleslaw. I don't want to waste it, so give me the extra fries. So you feed up on the extra fries.
Yes.
Or nowadays they be like, small, medium, or large. They don't allow you to say, and you be like, just give me the large.
Get the large, yeah.
Because the regular ones now it used to be the regular, which was the medium. Now every meal comes with the small. You be like, I don't want the little fry. And then they be like, small, medium, or large. And then the first thing you think of is the last one they just said, large. So you like, just give me the large. Okay, no problem.
Facts though.
Or I'm gonna say this: working at restaurants, they used to push us to upsell. They be like, all right. So they asked for this. What else did you offer them to get them to buy more? So I'm telling you to basically, I'm working to sell you more food. Because if I don't sell you more food, I get in trouble because I'm not upselling. And I used to be like, dude, I'm not finna upsell thing, ask for it.
Right.
Well, they, like, just say for instance, Buffalo Wild Wings, they were like, hey, they got the wings, but why you ain't offering them no fries? Because they ain't asked for the fries. But that's because you ain't offering them the fries. They probably not.
Maybe if you offered it to them, they would have been like,
the
you know
wings.
something? I do need some fries to go with my wings. Yeah, let me get them fries.
And folks be trying to, you know what good with that? This come good with I'm like, bro, shit. Me, what you want? All right, cool. That's all you need.
Gotcha.
Secrets. It's not just sugar that's addictive. There are all kinds of mysterious substances that we can get addicted to. And you can bet the food industry makes sure our food is loaded with as much of them as possible. Monosodium glutamate, or MSG, has long been added to foods such as chicken to enhance its flavor. According to food science expert Steve Witherly, who wrote the book Why Humans Love Junk Food, this is a big reason why fried chicken is so addictive. It enhances the pleasure we get from the salt taste from our food and keeps us coming back for more. Witherly also singles out potato chips covered in salt. They're designed with vanishing calorific density, so they melt in your mouth, fooling the brain into thinking there are no calories in it, and that it's okay to have another one. That is, until you've polished off the whole packet. Number 7. Restaurant secrets. You probably think I'm being a bit harsh on the fast food industry here. Let me redress the balance. The guys at the other end of the spectrum, high-end restaurants, play tricks on us too. Why do you think the restaurants play classical music over the speakers? Research by the University of Leicester showed that classical music increases the amount of money people spend by more than 10% compared to when there's no music. It creates a sophisticated atmosphere, making people looser with their cash. Then there are the menus. Restaurants put the dishes where they make the most profit next to the most expensive items on the menu. They know people won't buy the most expensive thing on the menu, but they may buy something that is near it, as they feel they're getting a bargain. Staying with menus when restaurants just put a number as a price, with no dollar or pound sign, that's a trick too. The brain sees the sign as a symbol of cost rather than gain, and subconsciously thinks of ways to protect their money. Taking it away removes this barrier. The brain is relaxed and happy to spend. Number 6.
That is true. Cause we do seeing menus now. They won't put the dollar sign by. It be just the 10, and then this will say 9.
For me, honey, is just confuse me a little bit.
You be like, is that the portion size? But they be like the large.
I'm like, is that the price?
They be like the large wings 10, the medium, the regular be 8, and you be like. Is that how many come with it? So you just telling me just
somewhere and I was like that.
The goat?
Yes, I was like, I said, is that how many? Yeah, let me get that 10 piece.
You be like the 10 piece. And be like, that's the price.
I was like, that's the price. Oh,
you be like, and then you come out, you be like, this more food than I asked for. I thought, no, it comes with 16 pieces. You be like, all I wanted was 10. Well, you could have went with the smaller one for the lesser price.
Yes, bruh.
Political secrets. If they wanted to, governments could shut down a lot of food industries' murky practices. To stop that happening, big food companies spend a lot of money and effort playing politics. Whenever there are proposals to limit things like advertising junk food to children, organizations like the Center for Consumer Freedom appear, aggressively lobbying against the food police, supposedly sticking up for the consumer. Who pays for the Center for Consumer Freedom? Food companies like Coca-Cola and Wendy's, of course. The food industry also like to commission research studies into the health effects effects of their products. For example, a report from something called the Global Energy Balance Network reported that to lose weight, it's much more important to exercise than it is to cut down on food and drink. Who paid for it? Coca-Cola again. Next time you see one of these reports, find out who paid for it before you believe it. They could be more advertising than science.
That's crazy though, because they do be trying to market that you can eat whatever you want to eat as long as you exercise. No, you still need to cut back on but you need to get your exercise in. But
still get your exercise, still cut, like you said, cut back and still.
Number 5. Health secrets. In today's health-conscious times, food brands want you to think they're good for you, so you'll buy more of them. Unfortunately, when a food screams at you from the packet about how healthy it isn't always the case. A food may trumpet that it's sugar-free or made from whole wheat, and it will be true, but a lot of the time, those claims are there to distract you from the unhealthy stuff that's still in there. Just because something has low sugar, it may still be high in salt, trans fats, and calories. Food expert Marianne Nestle calls these health claims calorie distractors. Why does the food industry employ these methods? Because they work, of course. Research showed that sales of potato chips labeled low sodium increased by 18% between 2012 and 2014, even though they're still loaded with fat and calories. Number 4. Use by date secrets.
let me say this: even the new keto bread, because it's so popular, but I haven't necessarily looked into because nowadays a lot of times the keto bread be sold out before the rest of the bread because everybody think it's still good, but it's way healthier. It has but nobody's actually looking into.
And people have to understand these companies can put whatever they want on these packages.
You never know.
You never know. Like, you really have to look at the back.
Yeah.
You're hungry, but when you open the fridge, all that greets you are some random foodstuffs, and they look like they've been there a while. You grab something and check the use-by date. It was over a week ago. Do you eat it or not? Of course, most use-by dates are extremely arbitrary, put there by the food industry to scare you into throwing stuff out and buying in new. It's estimated that in the UK, 20% of food waste is created by overbearing use-by dates. In the US, there is no official regulator that tells you how long foods like bread, milk, and cheese stay fresh for, so the industry just makes it up. It's much better to ignore the expiration date. Use your eyes and follow your nose instead. If it looks or smells off, don't eat it. Legend has it, the idea for expiration dates on milk comes from Al Capone. One of his relatives once got sick drinking rancid milk. Al then used his considerable influence to get dates printed on bottles. Number 3. Color secrets. Call me old-fashioned, but I like my food to be the right color, and I'm not alone. People have an accepted view of what color their food should be, and they won't deviate from it. It's why clear cola never really took off, and pink butter continues to be outsold by the yellow stuff. The food industry knows this too, so they go to a lot of trouble to make sure our food's color match our expectations, chemically enhancing it if necessary. In the US, many meat manufacturers inject their meat with carbon monoxide, which enhances its reddish pink hue. Scotch whiskey makers like to add a bit of caramel coloring to their liquor, making it look a slightly darker shade of brown than it would normally. Even cheese doesn't escape. Since the 17th century, farmers have been dyeing their cheese with herbs such as saffron, marigold, or carrot juice to make it more yellow or orange. Otherwise, most cheeses would be white or pale yellow, and that wouldn't do it all. Number 2.
The damn crafts.
Bruh.
Bro, y'all better start just going back there to the deli and be like, hey, but they say that's the best cheese, but is that really the best cheese?
I mean, it's still, like he said, it still has that coloring and all of that. The dye.
You don't know what's real or what's fake, though.
Like, I mean, you can...
But I do know that Kraus ain't fucking...
No, not at all.
Not even the Kraus. The store brand, I think that's worse than the Kraus.
For market secrets. As much as the food industry likes to play with our food, it's advertising and packaging to make sure we buy it. Your supermarket is doing its best to manipulate you too. Here are some of the many tricks supermarkets use to get you to buy more stuff. We all know that they put impulse purchases, like candy by the checkout, to snare us in while we're waiting to pay. But there's much, much more. Did you know that trolleys are bigger than they used to be? A study found that if they doubled the size of trolleys, people would buy 19% more product. How about that the laid-back high-tech music they play in supermarkets causes you to walk slower, so you see more and buy more items. How about that some supermarkets have made their checkout lanes narrower and removed shelf space by the conveyor belt, so people can't easily change their mind and offload items before they pay. It's supermarket sorcery. Number 1. Brain manipulation secrets. The food industry employs psychologists to work out how they can subliminally influence our minds, so we buy more product. Researchers in Belgium figured out that humans are drawn to glossy objects because shiny and glossy surfaces make us think of water, and our brains remind us that we need it to survive. As a result, soda companies make their bottles and cans glossy, with bubbles and dewy drips all over them. They actually make you thirsty looking at them. Another trick the brain plays on us is associating weight with quality. For example, people believe a heavier bottle of wine will be of better quality and more expensive than a lighter one. Wine companies will put their lower quality wine in heavier bottles, allowing them to charge more for them and get away with it. Finally, we perceive the color green as being healthy. It's the color of vegetables, the great outdoors, and the Incredible Hulk, who was very strong. So have a guess when a food company has to publish its brand's fat, salt, and calorie content on a label. What color will the label be? Have you spotted any more ways we're being manipulated by the
Yo, that was a lot of fun facts to...
Some of them, most of them, you like know, but you ignore.
Like what?
Like for one, the cheese stuff. I feel like we knew that.
We don't be fucking with no cheese like that no more. Chill them up.
Even the checkout lane, like
the fact that they said that they done narrowed them
like, and
down.
then when you think about it, you like
the buggies are bigger,
way bigger. Wherever we be going,
you in self checkout now.
Listen, wherever we be going, and the buggies are like huge and they deep. I cannot remember where it said, but they're like deep, so you can like just pile stuff in there. I don't know where it said. I want to say
Target got little deep buggies.
I want to say Sprouts. They big ones.
No, Sprouts got some small ones.
Not them small ones we get.
Nah, Sprouts buggies are still small.
I can't remember. We don't go to many places.
It's either Target or...
It gotta be...
Target buggies are big.
It's somewhere. But I'm like,
Kroger basic.
Yeah, Kroger's basic.
Publix basic to me.
Well, maybe it is. I don't know. But wherever we go, them buggies deep. And I'm like, they want us to be spending all our little coins.
But nah,
picking up all this stuff. But... I'm trying to think of what else was on there. I can't even think of what else was on there. But some stuff you just ignore. And I didn't know about the music thing.
But what I'm saying is now you got self-checkout. And folks be lined up in self-checkout. So maybe you are second guessing putting something back. But you like, I'm already here. And then you look back and the line everybody just standing there looking like this with like, hurry the fuck up.
Even like, which I do not like going there, but even like Walmart, how they have the self-checkouts now, it's hard to kind of like, well, you have to go all the way back around.
You ain't finna put nothing back.
You just be like,
damn, I ain't mean to put...
And then the line long, so you like, I ain't trying to stand in this line.
Because every time you be thinking about putting something back, you hit that look back, and everybody just looking at you like, dang. Fuck it. But with that being said, y'all spam us up in the comments. That was a good informational video right there, for real. But as always, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are
Kid and C.
What you thinking about?
Nothing. I'll tell you later.
Oh, look at her now. But as always, I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are
Kid and C.
We are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partner.